What is going on, my beautiful people? I hope you're having a wonderful day, and today's video we're taking a look at official One UI 8 update for our Galaxy S24 series. So Android 16 has finally arrived on this last year's flagship phone, and this update was just rolled out on September 25th in India for the S24, 24 Plus and the S24 Ultra. But I also do have the S24 FE, which I'm recording with right now. It hasn't received the update yet, but it does have the official update rolled out in Korea. So once that hits India, I'll sure to make a video on that. But for now, I have already showed you guys the beta 1 and 2 for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and there was also hotfix which we never got. But since then, there's pretty much nothing changed. There has been few bug fixes. Like sometimes I faced some of the apps were just closing by itself in recent apps. Then again, there were few animation bugs, maybe some Bluetooth instability. But I guess Samsung has fixed it finally. So we'll just take a look at few of the notable features right over here on the 24 Ultra. So for example, the animations. The animations have been far better than before, to be honest. Like going through apps and stuff, and even the widgets, it's just butter smooth. In quick settings panels, even few of the toggles look far more nicer than before, like this modes one. As you can see, there is a nice little blur now in all of the One UI 8 dialog boxes, which is nice. But there are still few padding issues with the Ultra, as this is a very boxy phone. There are still half a centimeter gaps from the borders. I don't know why. But the major bug that annoyed the hell out of me in One UI 7 was the lock screen effect. Once you set your phone to 1080p, it was just broken. So now that has been fixed. It's butter smooth. As you can see, it works as intended. Especially with the AOD, it has a nice little effect like a pixel. And if you already noticed, you have Android live notifications. So DND mode right now is on. That's why I have a complete navbar notification for it. So yeah, Android 16's live notifications make their way completely to the navbar. So that's really neat. And let's just get through the normal UI stuff. So UI wise, you do have a brand new weather app. Well, by brand new, there is just a normal background and animation change. Functionality wise, it's completely the same. The animations are a bit clunky. It's not as smooth as like a Chinese OS like HyperOS 2 or 3, but this is how it looks. The backgrounds do depend on the time and weather at the location, which is nice. Then again, we have now brief with read aloud function. And as you can see, my now brief is quite blank. Yeah. So once you set up your phone, this might happen. You do have to use quite a lot of Samsung's ecosystem, like the reminders, Samsung Health, or just add functions to it from Spotify or YouTube Shorts. After that, it will be filled with information for your daily life, but I just don't like to use it much. Then again, the blur has been improved for the widgets too. The widgets look much more bigger than before, easier to read, especially for the smaller phones. And then in terms of UI, if you just go to the wallpapers and style, change wallpaper, scrolling down, again, phone is just butter smooth. There are new dynamic wallpapers that you can choose. They even also have few of the styles. This does remind me of Pixel 2 or 3. I think those phones used to have this. Also have another gradient. Looks quite nice. It's adaptive to the time. As you can see, right now it's evening. That's why it's purple like a sunset. Then going through more apps, there are quite a lot of changes. Few of the app icons have been updated, like the Expert Draw. You do have few little updates regarding even the internet app, which again you can just update through Galaxy Store, so no need. But few of the functions like web page summary or read aloud function do need One UI 8 to work. Going to the gallery directly, this is where you will find most of the notable features. So by UI, it just looks the same. Even if you go to the menu, it has been rearranged with a nice little blur. Again, it pops out so much. It looks far better than before. So let's just go to the camera. Let's just maybe share this image. And as you can see, this is the brand new share menu. It's still, the animations are very choppy on One UI, but this is how it looks. Pretty neat. If you have the secure folder enabled, you will have an option, a tabular option for switching between both of the spaces, which is nice. If you just go to the quick share, even it has been updated with the tab system. You will find this everywhere in the app settings and another menus, but this is a normal app update which you will also find on One UI 7. Then going through more stuff, like let me just find a video like this one. If you just enable the audio, as you can see, there is a new faster audio eraser just available right over there. So functionality wise, basically it's still the same that you will get after going to the Galaxy AI. Now you will have much more in-depth control over the crowd noise, normal background noise, and the voices. That toggle basically just eliminates background noises, keeps the normal human voice. Then again, if you just want to keep in wallpaper of yourself, there is a neat little trick. If you just get to set wallpaper, nice blur, going through the lock screen, Let me just zoom in a bit. You have a new clock style which has object awareness. So let's just select a style, maybe this one. As you can see, it adapts to my head. If I just move it around, pretty neat. Again, this works on pets, humans, whatever you like, but objects aren't its best. So let me just add a pet. Let's just add this cute little fella. Go to the Galaxy AI. To the far right, now we'll have Portrait Studio for pets. Earlier it was just for the humans. So let's just generate one to get an idea how it looks. That's quite neat. Does look like him. Going back, there is a brand new functionality for the multi-window. So let's just open few apps which support multi-window, maybe Play Store and Clock. So if I just open it in split screen, add Play Store. Now I can split them in 90-10. This wasn't possible before in One UI. It was available in another OSs, but now you can just quickly switch between both of the apps. If you're just chatting with someone and doing your work, this is really nice. Again, you can just dismiss it right away. Going back, going through settings, nothing much to be honest. Quick share does get updated. Galaxy AI, there's just pretty much nothing. In mixed bin routines, if you do use it, there are quite a lot of new features. Like even you have the presets. Scrolling down, let's just go to the software update section, last update. As you can see, there is no changelog at all. That's just regards for you being in the beta program and helping them getting feedback. But going down, security patch level September 2025. Update was around 530 MBs for the last beta. So if you're coming from One UI 7, it would be around 4 gigs. This is the firmware version, Android 16, the latest one. And then few of the other changes would be call captions. So if you have them enabled, you can basically read your calls, whatever you and the other person is speaking. So you can keep track better in long conversations. And then another major change would be the Samsung Tags. From One UI 6 to 7, it wasn't much. It was just basically normal UI upgrade. But in One UI 8, it gets far more better integrated with the Android's desktop mode. So you have widgets, you can better resize the apps, and just much more that you can check on your own. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it for the One UI 8 update for the Galaxy S24 series. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe down there for more videos like this. See you guys in the next one.